Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning and you just know you need to get up, but your body, it just won't move? If you've ever felt that physical pull to stay down, especially when you're dealing with depression, well, this explainer is for you. We're going to walk through a really simple physical script to get you from horizontal to upright.
This says it all, doesn't it? It's like this strange gravity that has nothing to do with physics and everything to do with what's going on in your head. It literally feels like the bed itself is holding you down, and the effort it would take to just sit up feels monumental.
So, to overcome this feeling, we first have to understand what it actually is. And, spoiler alert, it's probably not what you've been telling yourself it is.
I really want you to let that sink in for a second. The struggle you're feeling is not a personal failing. It's not some kind of character flaw. And it is absolutely not laziness. That's just a story we tell ourselves. It's not the reality of the situation.
Okay, so here's the crucial difference. What we feel is that it's a lack of willpower, right? And that just leads to us beating ourselves up. But what's really happening is a clinical state called inertia. Depression physically lowers our drive, and that makes any kind of transition, even one as simple as going from lying down to sitting up, feel like a huge, overwhelming task.
And what about that heavy, groggy feeling you have when you first wake up? Guess what? That's not a sign that you need just 5 more minutes. It's actually a completely normal part of your body and brain transitioning from sleep to wakefulness. That feeling is your cue to sit up, not to lie back down.
So if we get that the problem isn't willpower, then what's the solution? Well, we're going to shift our focus entirely. We're moving away from trying to feel motivated, and instead we're just going to follow a set of instructions.
This is the core idea right here. You don't have to wait for inspiration to strike. You don't need to feel ready or energetic. You just need a script, a kind of physical ladder of actions you can climb, one simple rung at a time.
This is our new mantra. The whole goal is to bypass that part of your brain that wants to negotiate, the part that wants to analyze your mood or scroll through your phone. We are replacing all that internal debate with simple, direct physical movement.
All right, so let's build this thing into an actual plan. We call it the morning ladder. And it's just a simple 3-step sequence designed to get you from being in bed to being on your feet.
Let's break down these 3 steps. The sequence is super simple. Sit up, narrate, and stand. Each one is designed to help you bypass that internal debate and just start building some physical momentum. So, let's start with the first rung of the ladder.
So step 1 is just to sit up, roll over to your side, let your legs hang over the edge of the bed. The only goal here is to break that horizontal trance. Now, for step 2, you narrate. This might feel a little weird at first, but just try it. You give your brain a direct command, something just like you see here. 2 feet on the ground. Say it out loud, then do it. The simple act of narrating really helps cut through the mental fog.
And you just keep the script going. Ask yourself a really simple question, like, okay, what's next? This isn't some deep philosophical question, you're just prompting the very next micro-action.
And that brings us right to the final step, step 3. The second your feet are on the floor, you stand. And I mean immediately. No phone, no stretching, no analysis. This is the crucial moment. Standing is the gate where real momentum actually begins.
So, to make climbing that ladder just a little bit easier, let's look at a support toolkit you can set up ahead of time. The phone. It's the first thing so many of us reach for, but man, it is a trap. Scrolling keeps you horizontal, and all those little dopamine hits make real life feel dull by comparison. The solution is to just remove the temptation. Use the built-in app timers on your phone, like Screen Time or Digital Wellbeing, to block distracting apps for the first hour of the day. Do it tonight so it's ready for you tomorrow. I love this because it perfectly illustrates another great tool, an ignition playlist. Put together a playlist of songs that just feel like activation music. Set it to play with your alarm. Energy often follows rhythm, so let the music help pull you upright. Go ahead and choose your own theme song. This one's easy. Keep a bottle of water by your bed. As soon as you stand up, take a few big swallows. Hydration literally signals to your body that it's time to wake up. Then move to a new room, like the bathroom. Every small step, washing your face, brushing your teeth, it all builds forward motion.
All right, here's a pro tip, and honestly, this one can be a real game changer. After you stand up, just step outside for 2 minutes. That's it, and no phone. This isn't about exercise. It's about breaking the loop of your bedroom with some natural light and fresh air. It can dramatically shift your mental state.
Now, we have to be realistic. Sometimes, even with the best plan in the world, you might end up back in bed. So let's talk about what to do when, not if, that happens.
So, you've done it. You made it to your feet. Maybe you even made it to the bathroom. But that magnetic pull just wins, and you lie back down. What now? Does that mean the day is a failure? No, absolutely not.
The answer is this simple. You just restart the sequence. That's it. No self-criticism, no commentary about how you failed. Depression feeds on that negative story. This protocol, on the other hand, feeds on motion. So you just begin again.
This is your reset button. Just bring it all the way back to the absolute basics. Feet, floor, stand. That's the core loop, and you can do it as many times as you need to. Every single time you do it, you're building a new habit.
And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. These small, scripted actions might not feel like much at first, but momentum is a quiet force. By consistently choosing this sequence over the internal debate, you are building that momentum. And once it's there, you'll find the rest of the day just becomes that little bit easier to enter.